now grooving with the smoothest DJ. DJ D-Dub, Groove Nation. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
What up, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy, the man, the smoothest DJ in the land. It is DJ D-Dub, back with another episode. It is episode 5, and I'm glad to be alive. Glad to be alive. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I'm fresh. I'm fresh off of a conference, man. I'm fresh off of a summit. Okay, I'm fresh off of giving energy, giving good vibes to teenagers that's getting ready to start college real soon. Freshmen, juniors, sophomores, seniors, man, that's really getting ready to push through. And I was just excited to groove and give them some good energy, to get them some good vibe and perform some good music. In the land, it's DJ D-Dub. I got the hottest MC, one of the hottest, one of the coldest, JayCee. What's going on, JayCee? Before what? Come on. Any DJing services for your conference, for your event, for your church, for just your social media handle, or if you have a Zoom party that you just want me to come in and groove your audience, hit me up. Hit me up. It's thegroovement.com. I always get it's the smoothest and then it's the groovement. I always get those two mixed up. So if you ever hear that, that's just me just getting it mixed up. But it's thegroovement.com. You can hit me up on the website, or you can hit me up on the smoothestdj@gmail.com. The link is going to be below. The link is it's going to be below for you. Just hit me up. Also, if you want to be on the show, I talk to various people, various artists, various people day to day, people like you and me, about music, and I want to hear your story on how music got you through. I talk to so many people about music and how important it is and how it brought them through depression, cancer, just everything that you could think of, domestic disputes, domestic violence, verbal abuse, just anything, and they tend to music and they hone into music. I also have a ebook, five things that you can effectively DJ virtually. So all my DJs, if you looking to get into the virtual space, even though we slowly opening up our doors again, or the world open up their doors again, if you want, you could hit up my free ebook. There's 5 things that you need, right? You're gonna need a dope camera, you need a dope mixer, you need a dope setup. They start believing in you if you have a dope setup. So if you want those, I put it in the link in the description. I'm very, very tongue-tied because I just got finished getting off this conference, and it was so dope and it was so amazing. I literally just pressed record. So bear with me. I'm not gonna edit this out. I'm just keep it real as it can get, because I want y'all to understand that too. We go through things, we see things, we notice things in our journey as becoming the best of who we can be, and who God wants us to be. And it's just so perfect in the social media world right now that when I did my first mix is still on my Mixcloud that I did. My very first mix is still on my Mixcloud, and it's still there. I still let people listen to it. I don't take it down. I don't let nobody stop them from listening to it. I still let people listen to it because you got to see the progression. So if you with me, 5-10 years from now, or 2-3 years from now, even the next 60 days, 90 days, you're going to see progression with this episode and with this podcast. So I appreciate y'all. But yeah, as I was doing this conference or the summit, I was just thinking about when it comes down to our teens, how important they tend to music. They got TikTok music now. TikTok has their own genre. What? They got their own genre of music that they tend to for people to do recordings, to do creative things with. They have so many other genres now, that they tend to they talking about this drill music I haven't heard of the drill music yet. I haven't heard of it, but I've been noticing the difference. What people were talking about it in interviews and stuff like that, like how it was really like dangerous for our teens, um, and just music in general, the type of music that they do listen to. So me today, I just decided that I wanted to just give them, again, if you know me, if you know any of my events that I've done, any performances that I've done, and you've seen it, you know that I'm more in the empowerment, the motivational, the inspirational space, when it comes down to especially our kids, giving them different type of music, different type of sound that they can listen to. It still sound like your hip hop, still sound like your rap, it still sound like the best beats in the world, but it just have a different message. So I was able to do that today for our teens, and they liked it, man. I seen in the chat they was blowing up. I love this music. Even the parents was on. They said they love the music, So I'm very, very intentional of what I play and what I do, and what songs I do perform. Because again, it's just not playing one song to the next. You actually performing, good music and letting them listen to the lyrics. It was one song called Hope by Jonathan Taylor that I discovered a few days ago. Check that song out. It's called Hope. Shout out to you, Jonathan Taylor. Shout out to you. That song is dope, man. It's called Hope. And it really spoke to me. So I played that song first. Let them listen to it. I told them straight up, hey guys, look, listen to the lyrics. Let the lyrics hit you. Listen to the lyrics, and people was responding. Yo, this song is nice. This song is dope. Who is this? And the beat is amazing. So I'm just giving people a different sound of music that's out there. There's millions of different types of music that's out there. And I realized growing up, I was only listening to a certain amount of genres because of the fact that everybody else was listening to it. The rest of my neighborhood was listening to it. So I decided I got to listen to it too because it's hot. Then growing up, getting older, you check out, look, if you don't know any new music, we didn't, growing up, didn't have like Spotify and Apple Music around that time. So, you had to tend to like different websites to look at what's the hottest songs that's out. So you had to look at what's your top 10, your top 5, your top 100 billboards, like your hot 100s, your top 40 music. You had to look at all of that throughout the website. Or you can ask a friend, like, hey, what song you listening to right now that's popping? Without discovering music on my own. There was rarely sometimes that I discovered music on my own. Growing up, I just always was around my brothers. I was always around people that knew music. I'll be honest with you guys. Growing up, I really wasn't into, I was into music, but I was more into up-tempo music. I think that's why me now as a DJ, I only enjoy up-tempo music. So if I'm at a wedding, if I'm playing at a wedding, or if I'm playing, at a family reunion or something like that, and they want to listen to slow songs, it's really, really hard. It's really, really hard for me to transition from fast to slow because I always want to stay up. I always want to stay up tempo. I never want to go down. And that's a selfish thing of me, but I'm learning it, but you always got to have those up and down moments. Like people nowadays, they can't just stay up all the time. They just can't stay up and groove all the time. They got to come down, and you can bring them back up, but they can't stay up. And everybody's not like me. So as I'm going, I'm learning that. So I was always just the dancing animal, just doing, I just wasn't into it. But as a DJ now, you slowly start to understand, So I think I was just, it was a dope feeling to experience the songs that I was giving to people at this summit. And they were dancing, it was virtual. So the fact that it was virtual, I still get to see people. I was telling people, come on camera. I want to see your face. I want to see you react. I want to see you dance. We did the virtual swag surf. So if you know what a swag surf is, when we go left and right, you see that football games, you see that basketball games, you see it all over the place, all over the internet. And that's something I started to implement especially they were talking about HBCUs in this conference. So again, when you do your homework as a DJ, when you do your research as a DJ or as a performer or as an entertainer, you start to understand. All right, so if I'm doing something for AKAs, I gotta do my homework on AKAs. So I surprised them. I surprised them with an AKA song, or a few AKA songs that they didn't even know I knew about. Um, Blew their mind. You know what I mean? So you come up with these ideas that you want to wow your people, and if it's music and it's just imagine me playing that song, right? I'm playing that song and I'm playing that favorite song that that the old school AKAs know about. Like I saw the change, the switch in their faces. You know, I saw the memories that they were thinking about. It sounds weird, but you get me if you're a performer or entertainer or if you're gifted in what you do. You start to see this stuff. You start to see the change in people's faces. You start to see people memorizing, looking up in the sky, just memorizing and just reminiscing on things that they went through when that song came out. You know, when they first got pledged in, when they first did their dance, when they first sung a song at a graduation or at a fraternity or whatever. You know, and then doing a swag surf. That's an HBCU thing. That's one of the biggest HBCU songs that's out. So I decided, okay, let's do the biggest virtual swag surf to represent HBCUs. Also, the teenagers didn't know if they was gonna go to a HBCU or if they were just gonna go to a university. You know, that's outside of that. So the goal was, and shout out to my dog JayCee, my host with JayCee. Shout out to JayCee. She's one of the dopest, man. She's so dope. She's all over the world with HBCU. She's a host. She's an MC. She do college tours with HBCU tours. Look her up, JayCee. I'm gonna put her Instagram handle in the description. She is so dope. She's amazing at what she do. I look up to her and she don't realize it. Like I look up to her when it comes down to her hosting, even down to her having her own mic. She got her own mic. She's a dope individual. So I was able to share the stage with her. This is my second or third time sharing the stage with her, and you know, being in that she knows a lot about HBCUs. You know, I felt like, you know, let me show them what I know. You know, I didn't go to HBCU college. I didn't go to college. So like me understanding and doing these conferences for colleges and for HBCUs. I did an HBCU tour a year ago, 2 years ago. Shout out to my friend Natalie Parker. She put me on to this HBCU tour that I was grooving for. You know, so I'm really starting to learn these HBCUs, and as I'm learning the music and what music gets them, how music gets them through, and the songs that they listen to when they first pledged and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm just excited the space that I am in, that I get to choose where I want to go, choose these rooms, you know, and get to inspire these teens again. I had a good conversation with a good friend of mine yesterday. Shout out to my boy Calvin. He's a head of a community center in downtown of where we at in Raleigh, and I want to talk to him about doing things for teens as far as music, getting in the hosting game again, hosting basketball events, just getting these kids outside again. So I'm just excited for, you know, what I want to do and what God is placing me to do in this space, and it all tends to music and how music can pull someone through. And I know it pulled a lot of people through with this summit. It reminded a lot of people of the songs that I played, you know, made them think a lot. I'm still getting hit up now from messages with people, someone reaching out to do an event, you know, because you just never know. You never know what music does for someone. Music can get you everywhere and anywhere if you play it the right way. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for stopping by. Shout out to y'all for grooving through the first through the fifth episode. If you haven't checked out the last episodes, please check those out. Very, very, very interesting topics I talk about, and just lessons that I'm learning as I go when it comes down to this music thing. I have a really big announcement that's coming very, very soon that I want you guys to be around for. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, Man, share this with 3, 4, 5 people. Okay, sorry. Share this to 1 or 2 people. It's absolutely free. Man, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. It's 70 degrees outside. I want to go enjoy it, okay? So it's your boy, the man, the smoothest DJ in the land. It's DJ D-Dub from the Groovement. Man, whatever you do, whatever you listen to, just make sure it's the right music that's going to get you through it, all right? It's DJ D-Dub. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
It's DJ D-Dub.